Carlin for a second was in the other hole and not wrapped around him. And I was like, I don't think she wants the pool yet.
If there's popcorn in your we have another problem.
No, his...
Did you think they were eating butt popcorn?
No! I just thought they were getting... You know how, like,
forget the caramel one. Hello, lovers. Welcome to our Office Book Club plot teasers for our special Merry and Happy edition of holiday festive season. We've got Miranda, myself, Alexis, Danny, and Hannah, and we read a filthy book. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal, making the rounds, Meghan Quinn. I'm seeing it all over Book Talk, all over Bookstagram. So of course we had to do it. Thank you, Alexis, for the pick.
Of course.
And we've got some hot takes, I think, right, guys?
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who wants to say their hot take first?
We've got some hot takes. The guy was a total dumb. Let's get real for a second. I mean, is that a hot take?
That's
is that
a hot
wrong?
take.
I mean, I love him, love to laugh at him, really, I thought.
Yeah.
Yes, I you know what, still a fun read.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, you gotta just absorb the ridiculousness of the whole thing.
Yes.
That's what it was. It was fun to read. He was an idiot. Let's get real.
My hot take piggybacks off of your hot take. What 30-year-old man wakes up and is surprised their parents aren't home and it sends them into a full-blown panic attack? What is that? I was living like, yeah, your parents aren't home. That's fine. Like, they're adults. They're probably in their 60s. Like, they're maybe on a walk. Like, why are you freaking out about it?
Let me piggyback off yours. My hot take was, I don't think the parents were real at all. It's because his high emotions, I was like, oh my god, what if this is a sci-fi book and like the parents were never there?
That is hands down the craziest take I've ever heard.
Bravo on that one.
Thank you.
Maybe it was a sci-fi instead of a Honda, you know, in Kringletown.
Maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know.
A hot take, I'll be the Grinch. This book was too much in every way, shape, and form, and I finished it out of spite. Just that way I could say that I finished it.
Well, I'll be the Cindy Lou Who here. I thought it was outlandish in the best way possible. That's my hot take, I guess, because I loved it.
It was outlandish, and you could just kind of like dive in head first to outlandishness world. It was fun.
Yeah.
I had to learn to accept the male main character for being the antithesis of
Yeah.
anything that I want in a man. But once I accepted that, I was like, go
Yeah.
off, king.
You know what?
Yeah.
The physical description I felt made up for the, you know,
He was hot.
brain. Yeah, he was a hottie. They
Yeah.
describe him as being like, you know, Paul Bunyan Mountain Man with his hot body.
Yeah.
Shirtless half the time. And I'm like, I can live with that. Crawling around trees?
Yeah.
I'd like to look at that.
Yeah.
I would like to look at that and more.
I just think I need a little bit more of the noggin.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
a smidgen.
I'll agree, but after that one chunk of like, oh my god, he is an idiot, you kind of just get to love him and...
You can love him a little bit, even though
Yeah.
his parents aren't real.
He had to come from somewhere. I don't know which...
Prophecy to Messiah.
I really liked his awkwardness, his stupidity. I think it really just, like... Of course the woman's always going to be smarter, and it really showed here.
She was kind of like a little bit stupid too. That's why they came together. Like they both
I
had
think
low
she was
IQs that made a 3-digit number.
And I do think it's important to note that this was a Home Alone kind of retelling,
Oh, obviously,
inspired
yes.
fanfic. I mean, from the title, Merry Christmas.
And
you
there were
filthy
some
animal.
Easter eggs.
There were
Some
like
Easter eggs.
6 references within the first quarter of the book.
The
It was-
title's a reference. The
Yes.
title's a reference.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's another part where somebody says the filthy animal thing again.
After he
Oh, they
tries
did.
to break into her home.
The Pepsi thing.
Oh my god!
Oh my
he
god.
He tries to break into her home, and then she hits him with a Pepsi
Wait a
bottle,
minute.
which I don't know if that would knock me unconscious. I'm not
Pause.
sure.
He
Yeah.
didn't try to break into her home.
Yes.
He was afraid of bears and he just wanted to look.
I agree.
He just wanted to
He
look
was trying
in
to
her
look
home.
into her
Don't
windows.
look into anybody's home. That's
Right.
my hot take.
But
But his IQ is at 12. Come on.
At the same time, no one lived on that property for years. What is she also like? Maybe in her 30s?
Yeah, but what do? You go to the front door and you knock on it.
Yes, but they've lived on that property for so long. No one's been there. It's probably like how in The Fall I Want,
Yeah.
that murder house. Or
And
those
you
gates.
discover that there's a house on the land, and you go and you knock on the door.
Okay, they
I
set
would
the
not.
expectations in the first chapter, though. He was literally yelling, invaders, invaders. I mean, he's going to go investigate
Again,
a
comes
little
your
bit.
sci-fi point.
That's
He's
what-
using
yes.
a sci-fi adjacent term, invaders.
Yes. When I read the prologue, I thought it was a flashback. And I thought he was 5 years old in the prologue. And then I read the first chapter and I was like, that's so weird. It's picking right back up in that same plot, but now he's 30. I went back to the prologue and realized
He sounded like a 5-year-old.
he's 30 in the prologue.
He's a man-child.
Yeah. Just playing in the backyard and then he finds some infinity.
I just pictured him like running around with a Nerf gun in that first chapter.
Yes.
He might have been shirtless though.
I just, like the ridiculousn's of it all. It was just, that's when I knew too. I mean, I knew from the Invaders comment, but like the whole book was just ridiculous fun.
Yeah.
You know, the title leaned into that too.
Yeah.
And very hot and sexy. I love popcorn garland.
I think the cherry cordial also.
Yes, that was. I actually
a lot
fluffy.
of food play in this.
Yeah.
Food play.
I will give her points for creativity on that for sure. I do think, I wish I would have known before we had read this though, that How My Neighbor Stole Christmas like was the beginning of the interconnected.
Yeah.
Because I resonated with Cole. I was like, Cole, we are the same person. What the is everybody doing?
Yeah.
What is happening?
I
The
love
first book was Colin's story.
Yeah.
I think maybe that would have helped me understand a little bit more coming into this and maybe not be so thrown in by all the ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Because even with y'all saying that, I was like, okay, I get it. It's going to be silly. And then I was like, oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't think, like, I loved stories so much. I was like, oh my god, wait, I want to read her. And then I realized there was a book.
Because you could be a friend.
Yeah,
I know,
and
I felt
but
like
at
I
the
could
same
do
time,
that.
I felt like I didn't need them to be like, oh, this is so silly. Of course, it's a Christmas book. I think that's what my genre,
Suspension of
Christmas.
disbelief.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to ask, what did you guys think of Max and Story's relationship?
Inappropriate.
I'm kind of on your side.
Yeah.
I
I actually disagree.
I disagree as well because
Yeah.
I've had friendships like that.
I think that,
wouldn't
okay,
agree.
let me put this in perspective. I'm going to go Billy Crystal, a nod to When Harry Met Sally moment for a minute. Men and women cannot be that close of platonic friends. I believe that
wholeheartedly disagree.
I feel this way because I know that if my mom was like having lunch with her straight male friend who was single, it would have been awkward growing up. That's how I go there. I think of that and I'm like, I don't know that would be okay.
I believe that men and women can be platonic friends, and I definitely had plenty of male platonic friends, but I think that, like, the specificity in the text messages between Story and Atlas/Max, like, almost feels disrespectful to...
The marriage?
Well, no, not the marriage so much as to
Betty.
the relationship. If I was dating somebody for the first time and I heard that they were telling somebody else
details?
the specific details, I would be very offended.
I would be, super
Like,
uncomfortable.
leaning into the
Yes.
childish behavior, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't think
But a
adult
lot of
men
girlfriends
talk about
do that, though. A lot of girlfriends, like, it's completely normal if you have that level of comfort in a friendship to talk about everything. So I don't think that necessarily is just completely out of proportion just because it happens to be a guy and a girl who are best friends. He and Cole are obviously like
Brothers.
siblings. They grew up together, so it makes sense that it was. And this maybe reading the first book would help us see like that friendship really like come together more for us to understand it better. But if you marry a man who has a best friend who's basically a brother, I do think it's not completely unrealistic to have that level of comfort. Because at the end of the day, like if you would change Max out with a woman, you probably wouldn't even second guess it.
But he's not
I
a
would
woman.
second guess it. I think that kind of level over text too, like, I don't know.
Before we keep going, will we do the tropes real quick?
Oh, yes.
To the tropes. What were the tropes
Enemies
of this
to
book?
lovers.
Small town, obviously.
Christmas?
Holiday romance.
She tries to take over his business?
Millionaire? I don't know if they're
I would say he's more of like a cinnamon roll. Oh no, he's not even a cinnamon roll. He's a golden retriever.
He's
Golden
100%.
retriever.
Yeah, golden
Cinnamon
retriever.
retriever.
For sure.
Yeah.
Do we, again,
Is that a trope though, or is that just
He's
a
not a
nod?
millionaire, but he has a big property.
That he lives on with his family.
He's saving to build his own house.
He has
Right,
a
so
small
hence the
town Christmas tree
non-millionaire.
farm.
He's got generators. Betty did it.
That's true.
Is food play a trope?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I got another trope.
Open door. How about that? Lots of it. What would you give it? What would you give it?
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, spice
I think
rating.
I put this. I think I would probably put a 4.
I would agree with that. I think a 4 is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.5 maybe.
I think
I don't know if I'd go
3.
full 4.
I'm between 3.5
I'm
and
gonna
4.
give
I'm at 3.75.
That's good.
I'm gonna give it a 4 for creativity. How about that?
Yes.
Just because I loved when the parents walked in and
Yes.
she's under the blanket. I can imagine
Yes.
it.
I mean,
under the
she's
blanket.
awkward too.
And she's just like, hey.
And then he starts walking. His mom's
And
like,
it's just like,
dragging.
dragging her. And then the
I missed a turn. I missed a turn in the car. At least it wasn't an accident during that scene because I listened to this one.
But yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, it was definitely cringy, but I really liked it. I thought that scene was great.
loved it.
Yeah,
it was
Yeah,
funny.
especially
I'm giving that.
like he was like the mom wanted to pull the garland. I was like, uh-oh. I thought the garland for a second was in the other hole and not wrapped around him. And I was like, I don't think she wants to pull yet.
If there's popcorn in your we have another
No,
problem.
Did you think they were eating butt popcorn?
No, I just thought they were getting. You know how like
Forget the caramel
Mind
one.
the holes are really close together, wrapping around. It goes this way.
You're creative.
You should write.
You're creative.
I just like creativity.
I just feel like, what is the point of wrapping it around a I don't even get it.
Well, have you
They
seen
literally talk about it in the
It's
book.
not a ring, and even that is terrible.
I'll show you a ring.
They literally explain what she's
This is going to a place. Next thing you know,
We're
we're having, you know, a therapy situation
Not
here.
searching that up, putting it in there.
You are or you aren't.
She is.
They explain it in the book though, because she talks about like she literally describes how she nibbles the popcorn off. Like that was the whole point.
Yeah.
Yuck. Yuck.
Babe,
Gross.
wait, try it. The worst.
I mean, it was fun. It was
Oh my
ridiculous. They lived in Kringle, snowy and pretty, and everything was named Christmassy. I'm like, what do
Yeah.
they do in the summer? Colorado has summers.
Still Kringle.
Christmas in July.
I
Very
did
much.
love the community, like how everybody was like nobody's stepping on toes. They're really just trying to like bring
Yeah,
up
That's a
everybody.
fantasy
Yeah.
show, right?
Yeah.
The small town found
It's-
family.
It's very
Another
Gilmore
trope in a way,
Girls
found
esque. I
family.
really liked that. Yeah. I also thought it was a little, yes, like people can be awkward and they can say the wrong things, but Betty took that to an extreme.
Oh my
and
God.
there's
Did you kind
no
of want
way.
to smack her one?
Well, yeah, because there's no way that you would actually start talking about like the eggnog joke on the date with what is his name?
What was it?
Bob?
Bob Crumpus Jr.
Yes, thank you.
BKJ. Whenever like they started making those jokes, and then BKJ walks up, and she's like, "Oh yeah, we were talking about dipping your dad's dick in eggnog."
Oh, yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
would
Nobody.
do that.
Yeah,
No.
it
I
was
don't-
yeah.
cringy again.
Yeah,
a lot
like-
of cringe moments.
Yes, in one of the later chapters, she said moist around like 30 times.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Over and over again. Yes.
It was like a why would you say that, and not even in like a why would you say that kind of way, but in a like why
Right.
would you say that?
Just like
I
two
know
30-year-old people that like act
Right.
like they're 12.
And also another thing, they said so many times.
so many times.
there was some a lot.
They weren't used in a sexual way as much as they were
No.
used in just a casual conversation.
Yeah.
They're like, you have a I have a
Whenever
and I
they
have
were
been
watching,
and that's
the-
on banter.
when they were watching the Mr. Christmas competition, and they like kept talking about it, I'm like, this is an event that people come to from all over to watch, and you're over here
Yes.
talking about.
And then a little old couple next to them is like, what cute banter. What a sweet couple.
I
and it's
also
like,
That
now,
happened.
if I
That
overheard
happened.
that conversation, I'd be like, what's wrong with you guys? Like,
Yeah.
get it
Well, I mean,
together.
all of this is a little bit of suspending, more like a lot of it
Yeah.
is suspending belief in any way.
yeah.
But again, leaning into the like weird, crazy, slightly maniacal,
For sure.
just, you know, fun ridiculousness.
Christmas chaos.
Christmas chaos.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then, all right, what about fan casting?
I was just about to pivot to face.
You're so good! Spirit fingers on the flat.
Okay, I've got my fan cast. I thought about this all morning.
I cannot wait.
For Betty, I was thinking Heidi Gardner. She used to be on SNL.
I don't know who this
absolutely
is.
love her. I think because we need
Which one was she
somebody-
on SNL?
I mean,
She's the icon.
she's
What's
an
her phone?
icon. I'll pull up Heidi Gardner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know who
Come on,
that is.
guys. Let's not
And then-
disrespect Heidi.
Wow, that's crazy. This girly. Oh my god. I'm
Oh, yeah,
obsessed
she's
with
funny.
her.
She's funny.
so funny. Because
Yeah.
I think you need
Oh,
yeah.
I did not know that's what her name was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think you need a comedic actress to play Betty, somebody who can really ham it up. I think she'd be great. And also they describe Betty as being blonde. That's like her main descriptor. And Heidi is blonde. So nailed it. And then my other
Gets
one.
that check mark.
Yeah, and then Atlas/Max. Maybe it's because I've just been in the Hallmark mood, but I was thinking Jonathan Bennett would be really fun because
Yeah,
his
his
personality would
personality
fit.
would fit,
Yeah.
I think his personality would fit for sure.
My man, male casted, I just Googled John Krinsky.
Let's see.
Really?
Who's that?
I don't know,
Well,
I
Google
Googled
What?
Jim from The Office?
Oh, John
Krasinski,
Krasinski.
sorry. John Krasinski.
Got you. I knew exactly who you're talking
Thank you.
Krasinski.
Wow.
I like that.
I could see it from like the jokester side of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Like
100%.
Like Jim, third season, but with a short haircut.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Who is he?
That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Kick-ass.
Angus Longson, Perfect Snogging.
Ooh.
You don't know that?
No.
Yeah.
This guy?
I don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
He's gorgeous.
My first picture was a
Oh,
guy.
yeah. Not with the long hair.
That one.
yeah.
No, that's a yes.
I agree with that.
Kick-Ass.
And then I was thinking Amanda Seyfried.
Oh,
yeah. Because you're
I
thinking
love
of
that.
Mean Girls. Or no, that's not her.
Yeah, she's
she's
a
in
girl.
Mean
She's the one with the boobs, right?
Yeah,
She's
she's-
the hot
yeah.
yeah.
I like some ditzy, like, I don't know.
I think that,
Yeah.
Not too serious.
Yeah.
I think the awkwardness of her character, I think Amanda would be able to do really well.
I think for
of one.
her, and this goes back, so it'd have to be her when she was younger, Anna Faris. Of course.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that's an
one.
ideal fan cast for Betty.
Yeah,
right?
I'll take that
She
one.
played that role in every movie.
Oh,
Yes.
you know what? What's your number? That one with also Chris Evans. That
Yeah,
one
I was thinking Chris Evans.
Well, I'm curious, will anybody go back and read the first book?
I kind of want to.
Yeah, I kind of want to because I feel like I think I might relate a little bit more with Story and Cole, especially with how he was definitely the one that kind of like kept everybody grounded.
Yeah.
So
With his cynicism.
I mean,
Some grumpiness.
I would say realism.
Yeah.
But yeah. Is anybody else curious with the candy cane scene?
Yeah, I didn't think about it until you pointed it out
Wait,
the other
what
day, and I'm
was-
like,
what's
yeah,
candy
what
cane?
is
They
that?
keep referencing the candy cane scene from the first book that Cole and Story, they have their own little spicy moment with a pineapple candy cane.
Oh my god.
And
the food play continues.
Yes, food.
and like part of me is just really curious. I just want to know.
You know,
Yeah.
Christmas is the time, or the holidays are the time to eat a lot of food. So it makes sense
Yes.
why she's incorporating so
Eat
much food.
Especially
Yeah.
like
But it also
holiday-driven food, right? I mean,
Yeah.
popcorn garland. That's
right.
Freaky babes.
Apparently, it happens in the reindeer barn too, which I think is also really funny.
In front
Yeah.
of them. They're
Don't-
children.
I don't love that.
Just, yeah, no.
It's stinky and an audience like.
And it's cold. And there's
I know
hay.
some hay
Yeah,
is
the whole
getting
thing's
somewhere.
disgusting.
Yeah.
If you guys know what I mean.
I can smell the reindeer barn right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's a
In a
huge
bad
turn
way.
off.
Yes, there's nothing exciting about that odor.
Maybe he put like a little picnic blanket.
That smell doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
maybe they just did
Smell,
something that
it's-
doesn't require being on a surface.
She's getting creative in the spice department.
Quick question. What did you guys think about like Dwight?
I thought it was incredibly
That's the
silly.
question.
No, Uncle.
The uncle.
Uncle Dwight. Sorry, Uncle Dwight.
I thought it
Yeah.
was incredibly silly that this had gone on for so long, and again, nobody bothered to have a conversation about it to fix it in all those years. This also irked me. The fact that Betty, coming into this, knew that it was a revenge plan. She didn't think to question it until she started spending more time with Atlas/Max, and then she was like, wait, you're not at all like how Dwight describes. So it's like, okay, so shouldn't you maybe question this revenge thing a little bit more before
Yeah.
you just jump all in?
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
get it. Family's family.
No, but she also even said
But-
like, I don't want to ask questions because I know he had a hard time. Like we get it, but if you're coming into like as like a second person in this plan, you should ask.
Yeah,
questions.
but let's
Exactly.
also remember that Betty was in a tough financial situation, and Dwight was kind of her way out of that because she had just lost her Christmas store, which was her dream.
Not necessarily. I mean, I feel like it was more of giving her a new opportunity, which, yes, I can understand that. But at the same time, it's just like, it irked me that she was like, oh, yeah, I'll totally be a part of your revenge plan, even though, like, I don't understand it and it makes no sense.
I think she should have questioned it earlier on than she did,
Yeah.
especially especially if you're coming into a small town where relationships are a big deal. And she obviously finds it important to fit in.
And she knew, like, the whole point of Dwight's plan was to ruin a family's business. Like, after somebody who had her own business have to be closed, wouldn't she be a little bit more sympathetic towards something like that?
And also recognizing that, and she did notice this in the book too, that the town was not nearly as receptive to Dwight as they were to
Right.
him.
Which should have been telling.
That
Yeah.
was a little weird. I'm like, why doesn't...
Well, I thought he was evil. I thought that he intentionally left no generator for her. And I actually was like, there's something wrong with this guy. It's evil. He's dark.
Wow.
You know, until he came around at the end, I thought this guy's got some kind of thing wrong with him.
Yeah.
And I was like waiting for like some other plot that was sinister that would have made me actually enjoy it on a different level.
Yeah.
But he wasn't. He was just stupid.
I mean, Felix taking the ornament, even though he realized the next day that it wasn't, like, his brother's.
Yeah.
It was Ansel.
Oh,
Ansel,
Ansel took
yes.
Felix's,
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
such
even
an
with...
easy thing to fix.
Yes, like,
Yeah.
all you would have had to do is, like, either put it back on the tree or, I mean, worst case, tell people, hey, I'm so sorry, guys, I accidentally took this ornament.
Yeah.
Like, why would you just hold on to it?
In a safe,
Yeah.
creepily.
And that's why
Yeah.
we love Story so much, because she's not from the town.
I do
she's
think
got brains.
there's some kind of water in the town that's affecting people.
That eggnog.
To wrap it up, if we were going to convince another person who's never read a Christmas book or certainly anything this ridiculous, what would we say to convince them?
Cherry cordial food play. Popcorn garland food play. You gotta try it and then try it.
I was about to say, which trying it are you talking about?
Wrap it with popcorn garland. Tell me how it tastes. You filthy animal.
Wild.
That's what you would say to a person to convince them?
Yes.
Yes. That's all I need to know.
Were you not convinced? I was convinced.
I was convinced.
I mean, I would just say Easter eggs, it's filthy, it's fun. A lot of nods to some 90s pop culture. If you like that.
Filthy, outlandish, and a great time.
It was
Yes.
a good time. It was a party. and a
Yeah,
book.
great time.
Yeah.
I mean, the banter did have its moments. That was good. Creativity on the food play was really fun.
Oh, and if you're into cringe comedy, this one is definitely for you. Tune in again soon for our till next year.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Happy everything. Happy
2026.
New Year. Stay tuned because we got lots of fun things happening next year.
And we'll bring it out with a song. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Hanukkah.